me. Watch us, man. Watch this guy back. Okay?
Hey, nice and relaxed, okay?
Okay? I want you to push him back. Okay?
Yeah, that's all right. He's starting to hold on now. Don't let him hold on, okay? You work in there.
Twice you let him come off you and come out.
Well, they're annoyed with John Simpson, telling him to relax. Something has gone wrong.
Well, lost his footing a little bit there, but he was caught on the side of the head. The knockdown was called. There's a nice little short right in there, and then the left hook. And he was a little bit upset at that, Simpson, but the hands were down. He allowed himself to be caught with a hook.
It was fairly innocuous, but in a close fight, some of these rounds are tight. That could make, well, a big difference. Good to watch this, isn't it? Nicely balanced, intriguing. John Simpson with a better start. Paul Appleby coming into it now. Middle round's crucial. And there's certainly a real bit of devil about Appleby now. And Simpson needs to get back into this fight.
Well, you know for a fact, if you're in Freddie Roach's gym with Manny Pacquiao and the like, you've got to have a bit of fire because you're not going to survive there. And that's the sort of spirit that he's showing in this ring.
Michael Hunter, the former top-level super bantamweight, has sparred with both of these two, Glenn, and he predicted that Appleby will walk through Simpson at some stage.
Well, other people have tried. He's always been in good fights, John Simpson. And he's the champion, and he'll want to hang on to that belt. These are two proud youngsters.
Yeah, he's been unlucky, John Simpson. He's been on the verge of walking away a couple of times, but he's stuck with it, and you can bet he will keep trying.
There's a bit of Scottish pride in there as well. East versus West.
Alex Arthur and Willie Lemon probably the one most recently. Jim Watt and Ken Buchanan, of course, all those years ago. And it gets Scottish sport excited, a fight like this.
Well, it certainly does, especially when you've got two fiery youngsters in there that want to give their all, want to get their hands on the British title belt, which means so much.
Might just be preserving his stamina a touch, Appleby. One or two of these rounds. He won't know what it's like to go down the stretch.
What he has done, Adam, is he started to nullify the good work from John Simpson, which he was having in the early part of this fight.
Yes, he certainly upset Simpson. Keeps looking down at his corner, as if to say, you know, I have this under control, but I've let him in. What do I do?
Yep, so far it's Simpson that's showing the inexperience by looking at the corner. It's Appleby boxing beautifully there with that nice combination.
Simpson comes back, but again a bit too late in the round. Good movement from Appleby, just popping in nice shots, showing some maturity as well in this session. Boxing so well as a former Scottish international amateur, and alongside him a youngster who we'll be seeing later on Friday Fight Night, Ryan Brawley, very talented, unbeaten, and in against the former British featherweight champion Jamie McKeever, who's never in a dull one. Jamie Cole, 6-time Scottish ABA champion, up against Andy Butlin. He too is very exciting. It's a real night for the Scots here, but at the moment not one for John Simpson.
No, he did land that lovely right hand towards the end of the round. That showed the weaknesses in defence that we sometimes see from Appleby. He needs to keep this tight. Can't allow the champion to land right hands like that.
Appleby up on the computer. And just looking around us at ringside, most feel that Paul Appleby is in a fairly handy lead already. But second half, this is the key.
Yeah, just pulling ahead on my card, Paul Appleby. Just showing a little more fire and determination. It's time now for Simpson to try and up the pace. He's got to show that he really wants this belt.
He's worked so hard for it, John Simpson. He will not want to let it slip. But is it that Paul Appleby is just a better boxer? He's growing to the stage, to the occasion.
Yep, he's starting to dominate from the centre of the ring. But Simpson may feel that the later rounds are when he needs to really put his foot to the pedal.
Can't keep letting them slip away. 3 judges at ringside, of course, now in British title fights. Phil Edwards, Marcus McDonald and Terry O'Connor just in front of us. So we don't know how they're seeing things. But the general feeling is that Appleby is now in charge.
Yeah, he's just that bit busy. I think he's getting the rounds by sheer want, by sheer will. But Simpson still looks dangerous with those right hands coming over the top.
Appleby just glances down at ringside. Must be pleased already with what he's done, but the job is far from over.
Well, Simpson's starting to pick it up. He's had his success in this round so far. Appleby just missing a bit more.
Yep, this is the round that he got his best win in the 3rd fight with Andy Morris. Took him apart on that occasion. Simpson now trying to back Appleby up and exploit his inexperience.
Yeah, he's landed some good body shots in this round, Simpson. Still looking strong, plenty of fight in him.
Appleby still closing the distance. Physically at the weigh-in, Appleby said he was stronger, but a good body shot from John Simpson. And another one.
Yeah, he's found the weakness there a little bit.
Is he going to exploit a chink? Simpson's round.
Come on, son. Come on. You're letting Simpson back in. What's a lovely son?
John Simpson over double the body shots landed. And that is a very important punch at this stage, Glenn.
Yeah, he kept the cool head in that round. Simpson upped his work rate, elected to go to the body.
Come on, son, come on. Don't let him back in. That's what you've done that round. You let him back in, you let him push around that ring there the last half minute. You've got to stay in the centre of that ring. Every time you come.
There's the body shot. You see the legs? Just come up a little bit. Just lifted his knee up. And then landed another good one straight after that. Just missing with a few more shots in that round, Appleby.